Countdown for blastoff. X minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, X minus 1. Fire. From the far horizons of the unknown come transcribed tales of new dimensions in time and space. These are the stories of the future, adventures in which you'll live in a million could-be years on 1,000 maybe worlds. The National Broadcasting Company presents X minus 1. When the first space rocket lands on Mars, what will we find? Only the ruins of a dead and deserted planet? Or will there be life, intelligent life in some strange form that we can only imagine? Will we be welcomed with open arms, or will the Martians treat us as invaders? Only one thing is certain. Someday, a giant metal ship will take off from Earth to travel through the black velocities, the silent gulfs of space, to descend at last into the darkness of the upper Martian atmospheres. On that day, man will finally know the answers, the day we first land on Mars.
Now hear this. Approaching critical deceleration. Fasten gravity suits. Stand by to land.
There it is. We've intersected the course, Victor, sir.
All right, Mr. Lustig. Over to manual control.
Aye, sir.
Masters, sound general quarters.
Aye, sir.
Mr. Lustig, what do you make of the terrain?
There seems to be a mist, sir. Captain, we won't be able to use our infrared light, sir.
Then we'll have to come in on radar.
Isn't that a little risky, sir, landing in the dark?
I'd rather run the danger of a blind landing, Lieutenant, than come in without the cover of darkness. Remember, we don't know what kind of reception is waiting for us down there.
Airspeed 500. Altitude now 4,000.
Bridge to engine room. Stand by for deceleration. Fire forward tubes 1 and 3. Steady as she goes, Mr. Lustig.
Off she goes, sir.
Airspeed 100. Altitude 1,000.
Radar indicates a level stretch ahead. Dead ahead, sir.
Skids down.
Skids check.
Altitude 5, 4, 350, 3.
Up a point now. All right, let's set her down. Cut the power, Masters. Pipe battle stations.
Aye, sir. All secure, sir.
Gentlemen, we're now on Mars, April 20th, 1987, 4:33 Greenwich time. Enter that in the log, Masters.
Aye, sir.
Well, gentlemen, it's less than 2 hours till dawn. As soon as it's light, we'll send out a landing party. Masters, give me an all-over hookup.
We're all set, Captain.
An inspection, Captain, now?
Mr. Lustig, we got an hour and a half to sweat out before we find out what's outside that airlock. Or rather have a man worried about his stripes than what's waiting outside on Mars.
Now hear this. Landing party to report to forward airlock. Captain Black, Lieutenant Kingston, Lieutenant Lustig, and Dr. Horse. Report immediately to forward airlock. It's now landing time -5.
Well, they're paging us, sir. Sir, you ready? Dr. Hurst.
Yes, Mr. Lustig. As ready as I'll ever be.
Come on, let's get in the walk.
Kingston, Lustig, and Mr. Horst reporting in the airlock.
Very well, sir. The captain will join you.
4 minutes to go. I wish the captain would get here.
What difference does it make?
I just want to get it over is all. Anybody got a fag?
Yeah, I think you're smoking too much, Lieutenant. Are you nervous?
Lay off, will you?
Wondering what's hidden outside underneath that ground mist? I've been giving it some thought. It would be very interesting to find out. A very unusual planet Mars is.
Why, sir?
Well, it has an atmosphere. A wonderful thing, an atmosphere. Where you find one, you, find life.
You mean Martians?
What do you think they'll look like?
Who knows? Intelligent life can take on many forms.
You mean they got green skin, eyes, a stalk, or something?
Well, the comic book conception is possible, of course, or they may have developed far beyond us. Perhaps they have a science that can produce weapons far more dangerous than our atomic missiles.
You think they may have? To fight out there, our way out, sir.
After all, we're the invaders.
Now hear this. Landing time -2.
All right, we heard this. You know what I'd like to find outside that airlock? Good old Illinois. Ever been there, Lustig?
Only Chicago.
You ought to see my hometown. Green lawns, big white houses.
Sounds like my hometown.
My grandmother used to have one of those iron deer on the lawn. Every Halloween we paint it another color. One time we painted it black and white like a Holstein cow.
Where does your family live, Dr. Hurst?
I have no family. When I was a child, they were gassed to death in a Daku concentration camp.
Tough.
No, it has its advantages. I have no ties on Earth, nothing to lose now. I imagine I'm the only one on board who is free to enjoy our present peculiar position.
All right, masters. You can button it up now.
Aye, sir.
Well, gentlemen, check your sidearms. In 1 minute, we'll be the first men to set foot on Mars. Quite an honor, huh?
As long as the medals are not awarded posthumously.
Still uneasy, Dr. Hurst.
Captain Black, I've been uneasy ever since I can remember, on Earth and on Mars.
Well, 30 seconds. Give me the intercom phone, Lustig.
Yes, sir.
Masters,
Aye, sir.
battle stations are to be manned until we return. If we're not back in 2 hours, I want no rescue party sent out. Blast off and save the ship and yourself.
Aye, sir.
All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lustig, open the outer airlock.
Yes, sir. It's fresh air, sir.
Let's go. All right, now, take it easy. It's too dark to move fast.
Quiet, isn't it? Though the ground, I can't even see through the ground mist. What the?
Quiet.
Captain, I swear that sounds like a rooster.
I don't hear it anymore.
Very homely but unlikely sound, a rooster crowing on Mars, eh?
Kingston,
Aye, sir.
set that machine gun 25 yards to the flank. We'll stay here till the ground mist lifts.
Aye, sir.
What do you make of the ground, Hurst?
Grass? Plain grass? You can see some large foliage there where the mist thinned down.
What the?
Kingston, hold your fire, you fool!
I hit it, Captain.
What?
Some kind of wild animal. I hit it. I can see the traces, but it's still standing.
Come on, Hurst. Doctor, where are you?
Up ahead, admiring the wild animal, sir.
Careful, Hurst. Wait for us.
Don't worry, Captain. It's an iron deer, a lawn ornament.
Well, that's impossible.
It's hollow. Interesting, isn't it? A whitewashed Victorian iron deer sitting on a lawn in the middle of Mars.
I don't understand.
Look around. The mist. It's lifting.
Hey, Captain, there it is. A house. A regular old-fashioned house.
But, sir, on Mars?
Good Lord, I haven't seen carved scrolls and gingerbread like that in years. Look at that porch swing. The geraniums.
I told you, it was a rooster, Captain.
Give me the glasses, Lustig. I want to take a look at that front window. Well, there's an upright piano. Some sheet music on it. Lustig, it's beautiful Ohio.
I can't believe it, sir.
Horst, what do you think of the civilization of two planets could be identical?
I don't know, sir. That specific style of geranium is the only one I've ever seen in 50 years, since I've been back to Earth.
Is it logical that they should develop in Mars? How about that porch swing and that piano and beautiful Ohio. Why, it's impossible.
Captain Black, this looks like the town I was born in.
Well, it looks like my hometown too.
I thought of something, sir. It's the only solution. Maybe we're not the first ship to reach Mars from Earth.
Don't be ridiculous, Lustig.
Well, how else can you explain it, sir? Suppose some scientists got together and they invented some spaceship and planted a colony here. That's the only answer.
That's impossible, Lustig. Men's space travel, it couldn't be a secret. Do you have any idea what ships cost? What industrialized power is needed? No, there's got to be some logical reason.
I think perhaps you might find out, Captain. A light just went on in that house.
Kingston, cover that door with the machine gun.
Aye, sir.
Come on, Horse. We're going to ring that doorbell. There's got to be a scientific answer to all this.
There's something moving in there.
Stand back, Horse. Give me a clear shot.
You sure a bullet can stop a Martian?
Steady now.
May I help you?
Well,
Well, if you're selling something, it's way too early and we're not interested.
No, wait. Just a minute. What town is this?
What do you mean? Are you a census taker?
No. We're strangers here. We want to know how this town got here.
Is this a game?
No, it's not a game. We're from Earth, ma'am.
From where?
From Earth.
Do you mean out of the ground? Are you sure you're feeling all right, young man?
Madam, we came in a flying ship across space. We're from the third planet, Earth. This is Mars. Do you understand? Mars.
You go away now. My husband's upstairs. I'm gonna call him. He's gonna come down here and chase you off.
But
Just go on.
But this is Mars, isn't it?
This, young man, is Green Lake, Wisconsin of the United States of America. It's bounded on the east by the Atlantic and on the west by the Pacific. Now, just go on.
Hurst, do you suppose it's really possible? I gotta find out more about this.
I'd call my husband. Now, go away.
You've gotta tell me one thing first. What year is this?
Year? It's 1928, of course. For goodness sake.
You hear that, Hurst? And we know it's 1987. We know this is Mars. Hurst, is it possible that we got fouled up, made some tremendous blunder, and circled around and landed back on Earth?
In 1928?
Well, maybe some switch of time or dimension. Could we have shifted somehow, gone backwards in time? Or Hurst, this wouldn't hold water. It's not logical. We checked every mile. We went past the moon, out into space. We're on Mars. Lustig, out at point. Kingston in the rear. Keep that gun at half load.
Aye, sir.
Hurst, there's got to be some cold, logical solution.
Captain,
What?
I never thought. Thank God.
Lustig, come back here.
He's running for that house, sir.
That crazy fool, after him quick.
Lustig, stop!
Come down off that porch.
Grandpa, Grandma.
Lustig, what the devil you think you're doing? Albert,
Grandpa, Grandma. Is it you?
Lustig, what's going on here?
Albert, it's been so many years.
How you've grown, boy.
It's so good to see you.
Lieutenant Lustig? Oh,
Captain, Grandma, I want you to meet my friend this, Captain Black. Captain, I want you to meet my grandfolks.
Howdy. Any friend of Albert's is a friend of ours.
How long have you been here, Grandpa?
Oh, a good many years, ever since we died.
ever since you died. What?
Yes, sir. It's been 30 years, it has.
What?
Oh, now, don't you trouble yourself. It's all right. We're alive again, that's all.
You mean to tell me that Mars is heaven?
Oh, nonsense. No. All we know is, here we are alive again. And who are we to question God's infinite ways?
Lustig, we're going back to the ship.
But, Captain, I want to talk to my grandfolks.
Lieutenant Lustig, I don't like any part of this. You'll come back with us if I have to club you and carry you.
Aye, sir.
Now let's go to... Heaven only knows what they've run up against back at the ship. Hurst, look at that crowd around the ship.
It looks like we're being welcomed with a celebration, Captain.
Celebration. They've abandoned ship. Every port is open. No guard set. You masters.
Hiya, Captain. Meet my old dad. Dad, that's Captain Black. He's not a bad guy for an officer.
Kingston,
What, sir?
bring that band back. Use force if you have to.
Aye, aye. Oh, excuse me, sir. That's my Uncle George.
Kingston,
I'll be right back, Captain. Uncle George! Uncle George!
what the devil is going on here?
Don't you understand, sir? They've all found friends and relatives. They're all here.
You're right, Captain. I found them. A whole crew in a crowd.
Well, I gave orders. Definite orders.
You don't understand, Captain.
I understand mutiny. I don't care how many relatives show up. I'll have discipline.
Johnny, you old bastard, you!
It's you, Edward?
Yeah!
It can't be.
Of course it is, Johnny! Johnny, it's me!
Ed, Dr. Hurst, this is my brother Edward.
How do you do?
Hello, sir.
It's wonderful to see you, Edward. Look, I've got to get back to my ship.
Johnny, wait. I almost forgot. Mom's waiting for you at home.
Mom?
Yeah, Dad, too.
Mom and Dad are alive? Then you're real, Ed.
Well, of course. Don't you feel real? How's that, huh?
Why, Ed,
We've got lunch for you, Johnny. Mom's making corn fritters.
Dr. Hurst, have you found anybody?
Oh no, Captain. I have nobody.
Then you come home with us, right, Ed?
Well, sure.
Hurst, you wouldn't believe it, but it's been 35 years since I've had my mom's corn fritters. By George, 35 years.
Captain Black, are you sleeping?
No. I've been thinking about what we've been expecting. Green-skinned Martians, when all the time it was only Mom and Dad and Edward waiting. It's funny what tricks your imagination could play on you. Well, I guess Mars is heaven, Hurst.
You know, I've been thinking about Martians too, Captain. Just suppose they were Martians, and they saw us land, and suppose they thought of us as invaders. What would be the best weapon they could use against our atom bombs, huh?
I don't see what you're getting at.
Well, they would want to disarm us first, to wipe out our suspicions and to make us feel at home. Suppose this house isn't real. Suppose the people are just images, stolen from our own memories by Martians, created for us by telepathy, hypnotism.
That's the craziest theory I've ever heard.
Maybe that's why there's no one for me. Because in all my life, there's no happy memory, no real loved person, not even my mother. I don't remember her. Only the piles of rotten corpses at Dashu. There was no happy emotion for these people to recreate. There was only one strange that has happened to me here. I had a phone call this morning from a girl named Anna.
How about that phone call with Anna?
Yes, Anna. I didn't remember who she was, but I do now. I just remembered. When I was freed from Dashu, sick and delirious, I raved about a wonderful kind of nurse named Anna who took care of me.
Well, there you are. It's logical. She's coming to see you tomorrow.
But there was no Anna. I'd been nursed by a man.
What?
Anna was only a dream, and there was only one way they could have learned about her, by reading my subconscious mind.
That's impossible, Horse.
Why? A whole crew was thinking of home. Suppose the Martians read our minds.
Yes, but if they are Martians...
If they are, they have us separated. Each man in a different house. Sleeping, trusting, no one at the guns.
I left my pistol downstairs. Do you think there's something to this, Hurst?
It's the perfect trap, Captain. Who would suspect his own mother, his grandparents? How easy. Just a knife in the heart of each sleeping man.
That's impossible, Hurst. We've got to get back to the ship.
Listen. The crickets have stopped. Come on. We don't know when they're going to change back. Whatever they really are.
Careful.
Where are you going, Johnny?
Ed, we wanted a drink of water. That's all, Ed.
You're not thirsty, Johnny. You don't want any water.
Look out!
You don't want a drink.
His face, it's changing. He's a Martian.
Run, Hurst, run!
You can't get away, Johnny.
This way, Hurst. Hurst, where are you?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Earth, this is Captain John Black, the XR-53 calling from Mars. I've locked myself in the ship, but they've crippled it. I can't take off or fire the guns. They're coming for me now. The Martians. I'm all alone here. All the rest are dead. Kingston, Lustig, Dr. Hurst, poor Hurst. He didn't even get to reach the door. Listen, they're trying to break through the hall. Edward and Mom and Dad, all the folks, but they're all changing now. They're melting and changing back into, they're Martians. Can you understand? They're Martians, not men. They made us think Mars was heaven. We fell into the trap. Can you hear me, Earth? We've got to stop the next rocket. Listen, tell my brother Will. Tell my brother not to come. They'll trap him too. They'll kill them all. Hello, hello. Can you hear me, Earth? This is John Black on Mars. Hello, Earth. This is John Black on Mars. Hello, Earth. Hello, Earth.
Tonight, X-1 has brought you the science fiction classic, Mars is Heaven, written by Ray Bradbury and adapted for radio by Ernest Kanoy.
The following program was brought to you by Shady Shay's Trailer Park. Comfortable living at affordable prices.